Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Denver Broncos and the Minnesota Vikings. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Moving back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Jonah Ellis there to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Back to 60, back to 60.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot to give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and get this up on the ground. Hits, and the ball's loose. And this one's recovered by the Broncos. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Nick starting with a pass. Man, it's Marvin Mims. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for the Broncos. First down. 1st and 10.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays.
Oh, wow, my kicker. He developed. Damn, that caught me off guard. It was really slow.
Have to be found defensively.
Mideastbeast, what's up, my man? Thanks for being available. Appreciate that.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind the next time the ball comes his way. You better be ready for some contact.
Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Eagles, 60.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Connects on the crosser.
Oh, wow. Nice play.
He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings
That was a good call, man. He
points on the scoreboard.
off that pitch and broke 2 tackles.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed,
Wow, that was impressive.
Scary, and he
They
just made
stiff-armed
the play.
him. Get the fuck out of my face. That was a get out of my face play.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Ingram's got another one. And he's tackled for no gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun handed off to Harvey. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Working quickly here.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Here we go. Check. 19, go.
They'll run here only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I was in his shoes, I would consider that pass interference. I would have.
A defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Throwing on first down, Nix. And it's out the screen here. It's Harvey. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Bails out of the... Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Third and goal. Here's Nix. Has it in close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. McCarthy looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Drops it down, Harvey. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second down, give to Harvey. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got something complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Charging down the middle, and they block it.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to.
It's crazy. That's twice he's done that in a game.
On the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A gain of 26 yards there.
Wide open.
And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, they'll run. They find space for a few yards that time. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
McCarthy now, blitz coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's tackled for a short gain. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing a 4th down. So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. This 32 yards out on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I'm shocked he's gotten 2 blocked field goals. I'd see 1 blocked field goal, but 2? That's a bummer. That's 6 points.
Maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Nix with it on first. For big yards on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Denver.
On first down, it's Nix. They'll have some space inside the 35. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
A gain of 15. First down, Broncos.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit.
Ugh, man, what a bummer. He's kicked. He's blocked me twice, so it's kind of, ugh.
And And that one is good. A little longer, but
there we
no
go.
problem at all.
Got one in.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still
Quick.
a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Will take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey!
Back-to-back carries here.
Walked right in.
Touchdown! The Vikings start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a
That's a bummer.
conversion away from
Fucking
tying this game
interception.
back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it 17-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
It's Harvey straight ahead. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
28-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Right up the gut. And he's able to take the one down to the 25. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Connects on the crosser. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Handoff headed right. It's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Makes the catch. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Putting a receiver in motion. Harvey.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Intercepted in the end zone. Ivan Pace has got it.
Damn.
And the Vikings are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Good defense. Good defense, Beast.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off Brandon Jones. And into the end zone he goes.
Got it right back, gentlemen. We got it right back. That was meant to be ours initially, so we got it right back. Good job, defense.
Is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return?
How a play by Brandon Jones.
Out of it too.
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. It's the same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Vikings 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. So call this a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They give it to him again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut it to 1 late in the third.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school.
It's good play.
Kid,
good play.
let him run.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings bring it back to even. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. So we've got a time game now as they send this away.
It's a hell of a touchdown after he threw those 2 picks, you know what I mean?
And that one flies right on past the end
zone. Especially the pick 6, and then the rebound and get another touchdown.
Gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Oh, excuse me.
Giving this to Harvey. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Nix coming out wide. Complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Denver.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Yeah, they'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. They kick the running back in motion. Back to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense
lasered that in there.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 24.
The kicking unit.
What up, guys? I see you guys coming in here and ain't saying shit, though. What's up? Say something. Y'all got a lot to say in the chat.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Track Viking 18. Check up.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Jonte Barron has it.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Finds Mims. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Case. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got first down here from the 36. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Oh, he lost the football. This is scooped up by the Vikings. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, that's just...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Oh, yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back. It always does. Yeah, always does, dude. When that happens, it's coming back. So
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Broncos feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. No run. This is Harvey. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards in the end, Brock. It's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Harvey once more. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Offense is set. First and 10. There's a give to Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 7 at the 9-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Pass it in close.
right, touchdown. Ended a 4-game win streak. To all my haters, in YGL, hi there. Got my dub. We straightened it up.
His second scoring catch.
Much needed. Doesn't matter who the opponent is. A win is a win.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big
I saw my
one
schedule earlier in the season, and I was like, damn, it's going to be a tough one.
Performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
So all my haters, I need you to say Broncos. 1, 2, 3, Broncos.
And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Vikings 24.
Come on, guys. I don't see you saying it. Come on. 1, 2, 3, Broncos. Come on. Good game, Vikings. Mideast Beast. Appreciate it, bud. You being available, communicating.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now McCarthy. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's a wrap, bud. We'll just take the knee right here.
Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception
7, 8, 9, that blunt is mine. Is that what you said? I didn't catch all that.
Do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that every defensive preaches it, but when you can score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
7, 8, 9, I need a blunt. That didn't quite rhyme, but it's close. It's close. 7, 8, 9. That blunt is mine. That's what I like. I like that one better. Say that one.
And it was a game for fans.
7, 8, 9, that blunt is mine. Oh, the Beast, the Mideast Beast. Good shit, my man. Thanks for being available. We'll see you in the next one, guys. We'll just run through the numbers real quick, my usual shit.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
I hope I met everybody's expectations today. Dallas wanted me to lose. The Raiders wants me to lose. Of course, so we're in the same division, you know. The more I lose, the easier it is for him to have the division, and it's fine. It's fine. It's been two years in a row. It's mine. Still got a long season. Can't count me out. Last season was a lot harder because I had a suspension, whatnot, but got a long season, guys. You guys know I don't quit. Can't hold me down. Oh, no. You got to keep on moving. 76% completion percentage by Bo Nix. Not bad. 23 for 30. 316 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 INTs. McCarthy, 8 for 19, a buck 88, 2 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He had a tough game. Harvey, 16 for 68. Kane, 9 for 33 for a touchdown and a fumble. Harvey almost had a fumble, but they called it back. Receiving, Ingram, 6 for 100. Mims, 6 for 93 and a touchdown. Harvey, 5 for 31 and a touchdown. Sutton, 4 for 67 yards and 2 touchdowns. Sutton was he played good today. Kept Justin Jefferson in the under wraps. The second-year player right here, Chris Brazel, he got me twice. Got me twice. Big time too. A buck 15. 2 touches, 2 touchdowns. Definitely burn my man. We'll take a look at the sack lights and the INT lights real quick. INT for Josh. Sack for Dallas Turner. 2 interceptions for Brandon Jones. Miles Graham with the interception. I think he's a rookie. Yeah, Miles Graham, the rookie. Avon Pace Jr. with the interception. And Jade Barron with the interception. What's up, dog? And Surtain with the interception, of course. Defensive Player of the Year. Damn straight. I did. Yeah. They kept saying. Yeah, you didn't get at it when I told you to. It's been there all day. It's been there 24 hours. Okay. Well, if I need to order you something, let me know. I'll order it for you. All right, guys. That's a wrap. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace to all my haters. Thank you for watching. Be sure you hit a like on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Show some love, even when you're hating.